Agora sim. E aí, beleza? Eu Inco aqui. Continuar a gameplay aí do Elder Scrolls Online. Seguir aí com a saga aí do Alto Elfo. Só tô com um probleminha aqui que eu coloquei um negócio aqui e ele tá desligando. Deixa eu só arrumar aqui um minuto. Aí. Vê se fica assim. Bom, é isso. Agora tem alerta na Twitch aí. Pode tentar mandar aí se quiser. Tem uns alerta novo aí. Manda ali pelos pontos mesmo, né? Eu só não sei como é que faz aí. Mas pelo que eu entendi, tá aí já. É só mandar pelo celular que eu não tô vendo. Como é que faz pra enviar? Deixa eu ver aqui se eu acho. Ah, tá. É aqui, pontos do canal, né? Vou mandar um aí só pra ver como é que tá. Esse aqui, ó. Bem daorinha. Mandei alguns aí. Se tiver sugestão de mais aí, pode mandar também. Eu tento pôr aqui. Não sei como é que tá a imagem. Eu tô olhando aqui. Tô vendo que tem um. Não tá muito legal, né? Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Se eu consigo tirar esse. E esse. Tá esquisito, né? Fica esquisito. Tá bem esquisita a imagem. Já não é de hoje aqui no Streamlabs. Filme de ação até que fica bom. Mas eu acho que. Eu acho que o filme de ação é o que ficou melhorzinho aí. Esse preset que tem aí. Não sei por que que ele tá tirando tanto assim a, a cor, né? Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Se tem alguma opção. Aê, pô. Puta, bem melhor, né? Mil vezes melhor. Agora sim. Deixa eu dar uma arrumada aqui, ver se esse filtro que eu coloquei aqui, se tirar ele. Aê, ficou bem melhor. Bem melhor. Agora sim. Bora lá então? Tá lá. Deixa eu ver como é que ficou aqui na Twitch. Mas eu acho que tá bacana, né? Acho que tá legal. Bora lá? Então, agora eu vou fazer as missões da história. Missões principais aí.
Master Merrick, where are you?
Vou dar uma olhadinha aqui que eu não sei se eu coloquei o áudio, né? Eu acho que eu coloquei. Ah, tá. Ok. Outra coisa é que agora parece que tá arrumado também a questão do 1080p, né? Agora tá aí em qualidade mais bacana aí para poder assistir.
And so we've come full circle. I led the original 5 companions on a quest to reclaim the Amulet of Kings. At the time, I told myself it was for the good of all Tamriel. I was wrong, and now all the world suffers for my hue. Perhaps, but I wonder, Will history repeat itself, or rewrite itself? In truth, I fear using the amulet again. Its power is both great and terrible. Destiny can crush us by fulfilling our wishes just as surely as it can by denying them. It was a holy city in the First Era, founded by Queen Alessia herself. It has since fallen into crumbling ruin. Before its capture, Saitsahan hid the Amulet of Kings in the catacombs beneath the city. It is in the mountains of Kilovia, the land of my youth. But I have little memory of that time. My exposure to the Elder Scrolls stole much of the man I once was. Speak to Saitsahan. He can answer your questions far more accurately than I.
The time has come for us to enter the catacombs of Sankrator. Do not underestimate the dangers that await us. In ages past, Sankrator was a place of light, but I fear that is no longer the case. We must be prepared for anything. I have been through much, but this body is tougher than the great oaks of Valenwood. I go with neither hope nor fear. It is useless to guess at a future that has yet to be written. You may hope if you wish, my friend. I will not judge. My Lord Varen will open a gateway to Sankrator. The amulet lies in a vault protected by powerful magic, a ward of Stendarr, the god of justice and mercy. Also, a god of well-earned luck. I thought this could not hurt. The catacombs contain 2 shrines dedicated to the Divines. We must consecrate them in Stendarr's name. When that is done, the Ring of Stendarr's mercy should open the vault doors. It is written that Alessia received the divine inspiration for her slave rebellion at Sankrator, and so built her holy city there. But that was long ago. The city is a ruin now. It has become a dark place with areas. We should avoid the Crypt of Heroes. I saw enough angry dead there to fill 9 lifetimes. Kusura and I barely escaped with our lives. We will enter through the inner courtyard and avoid it entirely. Now come. Time waits for no man.
Bora lá, né? Deixa eu já abrir o portal aqui. Vamos nessa.
You could have hidden that amulet anywhere in Tamriel, and this was your first choice?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Brilliant. Why is it that the people with the most ridiculous ideas are always the ones who are most certain of them?
Shut up,
Shut
Thorn.
up, Thorn.
Eu apertei aqui sem querer, esbarrei no botão.
How did you find this place?
Do you really think I'd allow you to escape the halls of torment
Vamos
if
lá,
I
né?
couldn't track your every movement?
Mataram o Menimarco.
Menimarco, stop! You're killing him!
Where is the Amulet of Kings? My master, Molag Bal, demands it.
Your master, please. You would use the amulet to betray Molag Bal.
Fool! When I ascended, you could have been at my right hand, Tharn. Instead, you chose to align yourself with mongrels and imbeciles. Now, you'll die with them.
You won't get away with this. Do you really think you can betray a Daedric prince?
With the Amulet of Kings, all things are possible. Nations will tremble and bow before me. I will be a god!
The Amulet of Kings will never be yours. It is protected by a ward of the Divines.
You mean your ward of Stendarr, god of merciful forbearance, patron of gutless, law-abiding dimwits? it won't even slow me down.
Menomarco has been watching our... Menomarco may be powerful enough to break through Stendarr's ward eventually. If we can get to the shrines quickly and receive Stendarr's blessing, we must make our way to the inner courtyard. From there we can access the chambers where the shrines are located.
Sai, are you well enough to continue?
Have no fear, Snow Lily. I am Red Guard. We are like mountain bamboo. Far stronger and more flexible than we might appear.
I find it hilarious that Menomarco chose such a massive...
Through that gate lies the Crypt of Heroes. We can enter if you wish, but it is a foul place where the dead are restless and angry.
Ah, eu lembro de passar aqui num outro personagem.
Wandering into a crypt when a necromancer is about?
Acho que aqui a gente só luta.
Your
Os
curiosity
caras.
will be your undoing. Rise up, fallen heroes! Kill the intruder!
Olha que sacanagem. Aí, rebotamos. De novo. Eu nem lembro se eu cheguei a pegar alguma coisa aqui. Eu tava lutando ali, mano. Vamos pra ganhar uns XP, né? Acho que é isso, não tem nada aqui. Só pra lutar, mano. Tem um baú ali, mas não consegui pegar, né? Vou dar uma subidinha de XP também.
Persistent, aren't you? Do you really think you can keep me from acquiring the
The
amulet?
Amulet of Kings is under the protection of Stendarr's ward. It will never be yours.
O personagem disparou, não para de
Still don't
correr.
understand, do you? My plan will
Olha
succeed
aqui.
because of your ward of Stendar. It will prevent Molag Bal from observing or interfering. By the time the ward is down and the amulet is mine, it will already be too late.
You're insane if you think you can betray the god of schemes.
Naive child. You know nothing. Shimel Adabal, the red diamond at the center of the Amulet of Kings, is the most powerful soul gem ever created. With the amulet in my possession, I will absorb Molag Bal's power, reducing him to an empty husk of ethereal flesh. Then I will trap his essence within the gem. In time, the name Molag Bal will be forgotten. In time, all of Tamriel will bow down before me. Soon, the god of schemes will have a new name. Madame Margot.
Tem bastante mágica, tem muito life, caramba, mas pelo menos aqui consigo me garantir com esse poder de raio. Ih, eu vou morrer. Quase morrendo. Caramba. Eu até morri, hein? Foi quase, player. Quase. Na próxima semana. Ah, não vou nem pegar essas palas de algodão, não. Vambora. E aí, player, beleza? Ué, não era pra ter saído, não? Pra descer um negócio ali, eu já encaminhei. Continua até a parte interna. Mas eu vou ter que continuar, né? Mas eu acho que da última vez que eu fiz isso aqui, eu fiz a mesma coisa. Eu joguei não tem muito tempo isso aqui com o Khajiit, o vampiro. Vou trocar essa arma, pessoal. Levar minha mãe no mercado, já volto aí. Demorou. Aí. Eu já entrei ali e já foi embora. Tem que ir pra cá. Confuso.
Please, a moment, my friends. Rest before we continue.
Sai, are you all right? That bastard really hurt you, didn't he? I swear to the gods, I'll take his head off.
I'll be fine, Snow Lily. I just need a moment.
Take all the time you need. I'll keep watch. If there's anything I can do, just name it.
An enchantment. I'll be over here bringing up my lunch.
Set's tears. I thought I could handle this. Marco's sorcery brought back all of the pain and doubt I felt inside the halls. I have pushed my body much further than this. It is my mind that pains me. That voice. Marco's voice. It taunted me. I will make it through this, my friend. I did not endure years of torture in the halls of torment only to give up now. We must consecrate the two shrines with Stendarr's blessing before the vault can be opened. The first shrine rests in the Dragon Guard tomb, where so many of my fallen comrades were interred.
Pô, da hora a espada duas mãos, hein? Dava pra pensar. Tô pensando aí, se eu fico com uma mão e um escudo, né? Uma espada e um escudo. Ou se eu fico com uma espada de duas mãos.
Surprise for you, sire. Do you remember your fallen comrades from the Dragon Guard? I've taken the liberty of raising them and their fight of anxious.
I have no wish to disfigure the corpses of my old comrades of the Dragon Guard. We must consecrate the shrine. Shrine is... We have one more Stendarr, God of mercy, charity, and justice. Power us with your wisdom and vision. Help us to right the wrongs of this world through your grace and with your guidance. Encourage us as we smite the wicked and punish the unjust. Now, we have only to consecrate the second shrine before we can enter the vault.
Caramba, eu tô barrando esses negócios.
You certainly did a thorough job hiding the amulet, Sai. Couldn't you have just stuffed it in a mattress or something?
The second shrine is in the chamber beyond. There is a trick to reaching it. A puzzle of sorts. I've recalled the solution. The altar is on the far side, but to reach it, the drawbridge must be lowered.
Putz. Vamos ver. que eu lembrei.
Extend our God of mercy, charity, and justice.
Kill them!
Consecrations. We beseech you to lower your wards and grant us safe passage into the Vault of Kings.
No! Me matou, hein? Matou, maldito. Mas também não cuidei aqui da saúde. Vou ter cuidado mais. Ui. Eu ia ficar mais afastado, mas ele sempre vem muito pra cima. Você esquece os caras e vem pra cima aí, fica um pouco mais difícil. Eu teria que ter mais
Dank
estamina,
corridors,
talvez.
crumbling walls, nauseating smells. This place has all the charm of a Riften brothel. It must feel very much like home to you, Titan.
You mean a crypt filled with the rotting corpses of inbred kings and failed statesmen? Must be what it's like at a Tharn family reunion.
methods will not succeed. The Amulet of Kings will be
I
mine.
swear by Stendar's grace and the sword of my father, you will not win, Marco.
Soon, you will know the extent of my power and bow before me. Through the power of the Amulet of Kings, I will be transformed. All the nations of Tamriel will bow before me. They will worship me and beg for my mercy. All will know the name of Manimarco as their one true god.
You'll never get away with it, Manimarco. We'll fight you to our last breath.
By all means, my old friends. Try and stop me.
Ficando mais de longe, o negócio vai mais interessante.
The door to the Vault of Kings. The shrines have been consecrated in Stendar's name. Now you must use the Ring of Stendar's mercy to open them. Stand in the casting circle and direct the ring at the doors to lift the ward. The door should open wide. pilot. I can see it from here.
Ih, cara, eu acho que esse aqui eu não vou conseguir vencer, não. Eu lembro que eu fiz isso aqui com o vampiro, foi trabalhoso. Eu vou ter que colocar isso aqui, senão vou tirar minha vida.
Keep Manimarco occupied. I'll close the portal.
Aparece essas forminhas aí, isso que é foda. O DPS dele tá bem legal. Ficou rapidinho os carinha ali. Agora é só eu e ele. Caramba, me surpreendeu, viu? Porque... olha aí.
Necromancer Tamriel has ever known is merely a transition. My first step towards
Da outra vez eu acho que deu até
true
mais trabalho.
immortality. Now witness my true power. Watch as I rise up from the grave and ascend to godhood.
Worm! You think you can betray the Lord of Brutality and Domination without consequence? You will pay for your arrogance. You will writhe in agony for the rest of eternity. Your tortured screams will echo throughout oblivion to serve as a warning to others.
Caralho. Doideira, hein?
Everything Marco did was designed to pit us against each other. We can't let that happen. Look what we can accomplish when we work together.
How uncharacteristically optimistic of you, Titanborn. I may have that embroidered on a pillow.
The Divines gave you a nose for a reason, Tharn. So you can keep your mouth shut and still keep breathing.
Well played, Titanborn. Well played.
It is done. The Amulet of King. Marco will pay dearly for the rest of eternity. One cannot out-scheme the god of schemes without paying a heavy price. I cannot imagine. Sai Sahan must rest, as must we all. We can sleep a little easier knowing the King of Worms has been defeated, but we cannot rest too long. Molag Bal is still a great threat, and the plane melt must be stopped. I've not forgotten Vestige. It is another piece of the puzzle, and we shall address it in due time. But for now, let us rest and recover. As always, I will contact you soon. Walk in the light, Vestige.
O personagem tem muita mágica. Isso que é foda. Enquanto vou deixar assim, mas se aparecer aí uma espada, aí eu coloco um set de cada aí. E se vale a pena, investir tudo em um só cajado. acho que agora acabou, né? Vamos ver se aparece pro perto aí, mas eu acho que agora. Não.
Companions assemble once
Aí
more.
ainda.
Travel to the harborage. It is time for our final preparations.
Bora lá então. Deixa eu ver se eu não tenho nenhum daqueles pergaminhos de experiência. Devia ter ativado isso aqui antes, né?
Welcome back, Vesta. As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed. That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession. In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molag Bal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can show you exactly what I see. Behold the fate of the King of Worms.
Please, no more! It was a misunderstanding, Great One! Let me serve you! Let me prove my loyalty! No more, I beg of you!
Manamarco's torment will be endless. The god of schemes will use him to set an example. All who follow him will know you cannot hope to betray the greatest of betrayers. I cannot help but pity him, despite all he has done. But this is not why you were called here, Vestige. Come, Saizahar will speak with you first.
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Divad, tells us that destiny is a chain, forged one link at a time. Our chain is nearly complete. There is but one link remaining. It is you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. You are a great warrior and a trusted friend. When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men could live freely and safely beneath one banner. The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own, the Worm King Manamarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong, but destiny requires a 5th. We want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic, but please, humor an old soldier. My lord,
Depois de tudo isso, tem que se
You
juntar os
needn't
caras
call me
mesmo.
that anymore, Saizahan. We are equals now.
all those years ago when we fought beneath our lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we 4 have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and loyalty and justice. I, Sai Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day. By the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorcan, may our blade of fellowship be forged anew. And may the Vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes.
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go. It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine. We must be pretty damn shiny by now. I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much of a chance to talk. Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal. Traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you occupy in the world. Funny thing is, the farther you go, the harder it is to return. But when you do,
Pô, acho que eu devia ter colocado Cyrodiil ali, né?
you get to see the place you came from. Me? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Skyrim and settle down. Squeeze out a few whelps. Maybe raise sheep or grow cabbage. What? No! Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titanborn, shepherd, farmer, housewife? I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through? You never get used to it. My father, he'll die over and over again for the rest of my life. Grief doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it. But, lots of things. Friends lost, missed opportunities, failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can... One last thing. You like mead?
Claro que sim.
I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. To Molag Bal, that ugly skeever. May his privates be infected with brown rot fever. Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller. I suppose it is, but that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag Bal. First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul. I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings. With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition. The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you. Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Cold Harbor, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't. More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning. Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived, and I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The Scrolls said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again.
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I'm the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here.
Putz.
It appears we have come full circle, Vestige. That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice. As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Cold Harbor. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to oblivion draw us ever closer. When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one last time to face us.
É isso que eu queria ver, se quando a gente colocava um item na mão, ele mantinha, né? Ele entrava aqui pra coleção. Gostei disso. Nível 35. Vou colocar no lugar do profeta aqui. Os 2 são de treino. Pô, beleza, hein? Uns negócios bons aqui. Esse aqui já dá um pouco mais de mágica. E ali dá vigor. Acho que eu vou colocar, hein? Esse barulho aqui. Vou ver um negócio aqui. Rapidinho. Aproveitar antes de continuar.
Good.
Dá
I
susto,
found you.
mano.
Speak with me a moment, if you would. Greetings, Adept. Good to see you in person. I am Vanus Galerian, head of the Mages Guild you so ably serve. I have need of your assistance. Yes, it's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead, they devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan. I want you to meet with Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Skywatch. Even Iren's personal agents think my idea is sound. I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
Master Merrick, where are you?
Land-bound maids can till their fields, or fight behind their master's shields. But a seaman to sing and play over the seas and far away. Over the seas and over the lane, for I ran at all or nor the main, the Lord's command and we obey. Over the seas and far away, a sailor lives a happy life, free of landbound's toil and strife. The soil he tills will be his grave, over the seas and far away.
Eu saio.
On this merchant, trust this one.
Seas and over the lake.
Preciso passar pelos portões ali.
A word, if you please.
Seems like just moments ago we were in Dune, yes? It is a good thing Raz is so quick on his feet. Wouldn't want you waiting on him, like we are waiting on the guild. Yes. Vanus Galerian of the Mages Guild requested your presence. He should be here soon. He begs your assistance with a hopeless task. He seeks to bring the Alliance leaders together for a meeting, one which they will all survive. This is insanity, of course, but the Queen tells Raz that you speak with her authority, yes? This responsibility is a great one. Better you than Raz. You are aware of what will be involved? Certain communications must be made. Dangerous communications. This will ensure the safety of all. This one may have to delegate. Yes. Job for Cariel?
No way. Do
What?
it yourself.
Why?
Thrush is a homicidal maniac, and Copper Daria, let's just say I'm not her favorite person.
Why is Copper Daria displeased with Cariel?
I may have collapsed a building on top of her. Accidentally.
Ah, yes. This one forgot about that. Very well. Roz will take care of it. And he will send Copper Daria your warmest regards.
Damn it, Raz. Not so close.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Cold Harbor. But this places us in a delicate political position. Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces, and if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides. The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor without making themselves vulnerable. You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected, you have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Stirk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to convince them to travel to Stirk. That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might make things easier. Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without good reason.
We've known each other for some time, Master Galerion. You aren't known for your capricious whims. Tell me, though, who is your companion?
Your Majesty, this is Queen Irene's personal representative, here to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
So Queen Irene sends her personal champion into the stronghold of her greatest enemy. Either she has a lot of faith in you, or she's trying to get you killed. I'm intrigued. Come, let us speak. Dibella's legs, but you are a bold one. Even the bards of Wayrest sing of your exploits. I must confess, I had hoped to meet you one day. We sharpen our blades on the same whetstone, if you take. Tell me then, is it madness that drives you to barge in here like this? Or perhaps you're here to surrender on behalf of your people. If that's the case, I accept. That's a bit of a dreary subject, but I prefer that over some angry line like, "I've come here to kill you, Your Majesty." I'm glad you didn't say that. So you want to talk about everyone's favorite Daedric prince, then? What of him? Ha! I'm sorry. I think I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you were saying you wanted to battle a Daedric prince. That would be especially funny if you wanted my help. So, what was it you really meant to say? That would be utter madness. But I do like the thought of seeing that next to my name in the history books. All right. If Irene and Yoren agree to attend, I'll be there. If this is an assassination attempt, though, I'm taking you with me.
Tell Harry that I hope to drop in for a visit.
That That went well, I think. Shall we move on? To Mournhold, where Skald King Yoren is waiting for us. I'm given to understand that his palace is inaccessible at present. And for a variety of reasons, the Tribunal Temple is inappropriate. He's offered to meet us at the Guild Plaza, shall we?
Watch yourselves, outsiders. Give us a good reason and the Armigers will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn you.
And shatter you.
Any questions? I didn't think...
Skald King.
You
dare
to bring a Dominion lack.
Master Galarian, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skald King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak. I will stay your execution since you came all this way. But choose your words carefully. I'm not a patient king. Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. If you are an assassin, though, get on with it. To fear death is to fear life. I am Nord. When my time comes, I will embrace it. Sovngarde will be glorious. No... Who? The three alliances? Has magical travel rattled your brain? Speak, where the All Flags army was born. If the other leaders agree, I will attend. If nothing else, it should make a good story.
I didn't think it possible. Well done! We have much to do. Come. All three leaders have agreed to join us on Stirk. Now comes the tricky part. Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. Everything's been prepared. Are you ready? Then, with your permission, I'll open the portal to Stirk.
The word has been given.
A moment, please. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Our representative, Captain Alfari, is in charge of security on Stirk. He assures us that all is well there, but keep your wits about you. Good luck.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all three alliances are gathering at the meeting place. I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Cold Harbor invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to two kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you. Look! It's It's Lady Laurent! Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbons, haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Farewell, milady. We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
Oh, do nada ele mudou a missão. Começou a mudar outro lugar ali em Bancorai. Ah!
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
Caralho, tá todo
We must
mundo
put
aí.
aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately. Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected. An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of...
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. We've served as willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all 3 alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Caralho. Treta, hein?
This queen of yours is spirited, I'll give her that. But she has no right to force her will upon all of Tam. That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest? I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Baal's followers are legion. Arce's beard, you're a bold one. But you may be right. If you can convince the barbarian and the child queen to agree, I'll consider it.
Ele é o mais criança. Detalhe.
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by some Altman lapdog. But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there. Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
Eu vou no 1, hein?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of Molag Bal. I will support your foolish plan.
Deitou.
With our combined strength, we might have a chance, but our distrust runs too deep. I fear we'll never reach. Is there? What did you have in mind? Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against. An excellent point. Very well. If you can convince the other leaders...
Já convenci. Aí é que tá.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse? I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise. With very good reason, but the sooner they come to an agreement... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of us... I have an ill feeling about this.
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Caldian! Protect the leaders. Defeat Molag minions. Close the unstable race.
Eu nem vi que os caras estavam enfrentando aqui. Que isso? Pô, o outro lá eu não fechei não, hein? Já até lá eu não fechei.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the... Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him. Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island. After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanis.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Peraí que eu já continuo aqui, rápido.
Tá chovendo.
Xandar protect us all! We're as ready as we shall ever be. Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Cold Harbor undetected. It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your guard, my friend.
What's this? Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good. Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it. What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City. Dreadfully dull place, and a real eyesore if you ask me, but I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest! What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it. Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur. I have the oddest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Cold Harbor. Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nirn? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot the question, though I'm quite sure I already answered it. You really should pay more. Sane? That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe it.
Ah, porra, sumiu.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and you may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to be. It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor. For Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended. Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city. Long ago, this city existed in Nern. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name. Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city. The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dainar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor. Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nern. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vanas Galarian, the Ayleid King, and you, This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Cold Harbor will I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations. I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you. You must gather those who were lost. King Dainar and Vanas Galarian have vital roles to play, and they must be at your side. You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. But they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this endeavor. As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust and who would be willing to join us here. Go west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid King, held within a tower of darkness. I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid King, but the choice is yours. Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia, power that protected the city and made life easier for its inhabitants. King Dinah is trapped within a tower of darkness, bound by shadows and dark magic. Meridia's lights can unravel those bonds. As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered, as were your allies. As were rumors only, I'm afraid. I have heard tales of a strange prison to the northwest. A tower that is not a tower, that guards one of the lights. And others with... Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia, power that protected the city and made life easier for its inhabitants. When she pushed the city into Cold Harbor, she filled the light. King Dinah is trapped within a tower of darkness, bound by shadows and dark magic. Meridia's lights can unravel those bonds. Without them, you won't be able...
Eu prefiro esse aqui que dá um dano de raio, né? Acho que explode. Bom, enquanto tá bom. Deixa eu ver aqui onde é que a gente tá. Seria isso, né? Essa missão mesmo, né? Resgatar os reis aqui. Então... Foi por aqui. Então é isso. Eu vou finalizar aqui. Vou lá almoçar. Aproveitar que é cedo ainda. E mais tarde eu tô por aí. Mais tarde eu entro aí, mas daqui a pouco, assim que eu terminar de almoçar, eu já volto. Vou fechar aqui, então valeu que teve por aí. Tamo junto. Valeu. Falou.